but it may depend a lot on how close it is. But no matter what, the ladies will be online throughout the entire game. So like I said, we kind of ran through it quickly, but I would suggest listening to 96.3 tomorrow morning on the cheap seats, and you'll get the latest information about exactly how that broadcast is going to run.
Yeah, sounds like they're going to have the new football coach on the cheap seats tomorrow, so check in for not only for that, but get a chance to talk with Coach.
Glenwood with the basketball. Quickly they dump it inside to Alexander, who had an easy one, and it rolled off backboard and rim. So the Railers up 10-3 or 10-6 have their first possession. KJ Fry drives in, finger roll, that won't go down. Tipped out to Ballman.
Neither team can get layups going.
10-6. Boy, you sit there and go, well, I had all the points for my team at halftime one night. How many did you have? 6?
6. Yeah, like you had 20 or something.
Allen on the left side.
You know, that's the thing. Allen hasn't gotten going either with anything. Obviously, with 0 points, I think he comes in the game averaging somewhere around 15 points a game. The Railers have done a good job on limiting his attempts.
He dribbled right into a double team, and Isaiah took it away and forced the held ball. Allen went down, but on the alternating possession, Josh, heading back to the green.
Like to see the Railers aggressive in that trap. Bowers just rips it away from him. They call it jump ball a little early for me, but we'll take the ball back. But yeah, good defense by the Railers again. I'd like to get a couple scores here in a row. Jeff could really, I hate to say it, but put that thing away.
Well, you know, and 6.5 to go here in the third. And I'm sure there's a lot of basketball to go. But so far tonight, I would say, and I don't know about you, I think the Railers have played more physical than Chatham has.
Yeah, really aggressive. I thought defensively both ways.
Stolen, Hunt, layup is good.
Yeah, that's where you get a bad turnover on miscommunication, I think, there between Isles and Fry, and then that leads to a Hunt with an easy basket. So it's the Railers 10 and Hunt 8. Nice
bounce pass up to Grunder, who had it tipped away and missed it. 5:56 to go. Glenwood heads down looking for a tie. Ball tipped out of bounds. They're going to say last touched by Parker Allen. And I'm not sure what you thought, Josh. I thought it tipped off Aaron Hopp's foot on the entry pass.
Yeah, I think that guy's having a bad night.
So after the turnover, gives it back to the Railers. 5:40 to go. Railers on top, 10-8, third quarter. Isles brings it near side to Grunder. Grunder being watched by a Heron. Bowers on top now to Fry. Fry bounces down low to Hop. Hop's going to make a move in the lane. Kicks out. KJ rises for 3.
Nice.
Yes.
Yeah, big 3 there. Parker Allen with a hand up right in KJ's face. He goes ahead and drains it for 3. So big shot there. That's
KJ's 3 makes it 13-8 Railers. Thrown away into the hands of Garrett Isles. Head to Isaiah. Isaiah, 1-on-2. Finger roll. Good.
Yeah, good job. And I thought you get that a little bit rolling there, Jeff, and you get the defense to pick up, and then you get the guys out on the break, and Bowers can really run when he gets out in the full court. Nice throw-up pass by Isles, and that's a quick 5 points. That's the quickest 5 points we've had easily all night.
Isaiah's layup in between two Titans makes it 15-8. It's a timeout taken by Glenwood. We will keep it here. 5:03 to go in the third. Let's just tell you that 5th Street Food Mart, Jason Schmidt at Channel Seeds, Lincoln College, Friendship Manor, the Eaton Corporation, and Memorial Sports Care at Abraham Lincoln Memorial Hospital sponsoring Railer basketball. And at 5 minutes to go in the third, Railers up 15-8. And it just seems so far, and again, we talked about how it can change. Right now, the way things are going, it's like the Railers are the ones playing for that conference championship.
Well, you got a team that's playing with for some more reasons, and you just become a little hesitant, become a little tight, your shots become a little short. You don't want to do anything wrong, and then you're just playing uncharacteristic, and that looks a little bit like what Chatham's doing now.
A Heron cut off on the baseline. Hunt fires it over on the right side to Ballman. Back out to Hunt at the volleyball line. Dump it inside to Alexander for the finger roll, and it's good.
Yeah, way too easy. 2 guys went out on the corner that time and left the middle wide open, and Alexander got loose right around the basket, and that was an easy 2 for Chatham.
15-10, Hop in the lane, dumps it in the corner to Bowers. Isaiah's going to drive in, pull up from just outside the lane, and hit it. That's a tough 8-footer.
And he's really good at that. His mid-range game is really good, and it's really a lost art in not only high school basketball, but you just don't see a lot of 10-footers, a lot of 12-footers, even 8. It's all 3 or a layup anymore, and Isaiah's really good at that. Those jump shots.
17-10 halfway through the third. Railers on top by 7. Over on the right side to Ballman, down to the corner to Allen. Allen steps through, pull-up jumper is good. Well, they've matched their first half output. It's 17-12.
Now we're starting to see some shots fall.
Bowers over to KJ. Hop on the right wing, looking down low, skips it across to Bowers. Left side 3, missed it. Ball tipped out of bounds, and Ahearn had it, and he lost it. Isaiah thought about going for it, but he figured he'd let it go out of bounds. 3:22 to go. Bryson Kirby checks back in for Garrett Isles. Will Hanlon, a 6'3 sophomore, will replace Ahearn. And Josh, I think this has been Coach Blakeman's first substitution of the night.
Yeah, you're right. I don't see anybody over there with any shooting shirt off or anything.
Kirby down in the corner to Bowers. Bowers looking for Grunder, posted up. Skipping across again all the way to Hop, backing in the lane. Bowers goes right by his defender, scoops it up. Ball lost over to Hunt. 3 minutes to go. Railer lead is 5 in the third quarter. Long skip pass over to Hanlon.
Yeah, we've seen 32. He just checked in. He's a sophomore. He made a couple threes in that sophomore game.
Alexander gets it inside off the glass, count it, and he is fouled. Alexander lays it up and in. KJ picks up the foul. It's only the first on the Railers in the half, but for KJ, he's picked up his third.
Yeah, a little touch foul too by KJ. KJ's got to bring the wood a little bit when he goes into foul, especially when a guy's right around the basket. Too easy of a three-point play for Alexander.
Our first free throw of the night comes with 2:50 to go. Alexander makes it, and it's now a 17-15 game. Railers' lead is down to 2, and a timeout's going to be taken by Coach Neil Alexander. They're taking time. We'll take it with them. 2:40 to go in the third. Lincoln 17, Glenwood 15. Back with more. Lincoln, Railer basketball. Railer basketball this year being brought to you by Lincoln IGA, The Carpet House, and Rick Ham, your State Farm insurance agent. 2:40 to go in quarter number 3, along with Josh Komnick and Lloyd Kirby. Jeff Benjamin with you. Railers with the basketball after the timeout. Hop into the front court over to Garrett Isles. Isles in for KJ Fry, as we said, with those 3 fouls. Hop, top of the key. Hands to Isaiah Bowers. Bowers down the lane, lost control of it. Tried to tip it over to Garrett. Mishandled by Isaiah, and Garrett couldn't grab onto it. So the Railers give it back to Glenwood.
17-13, Lanphier up after 1 quarter. Bishop's got 2 fouls.
That's 1 quarter. That's almost exactly our score here, and we're almost through 3. Hanlon dumps it to Alexander. Alexander drives top of the key, kicks back out to Hunt. Hunt backs near the timeline. Over on the far side, jumper on the way. Hanlon's 3 is no good. Bryson Kirby there on the weak side for the Railer rebound. Aaron Hop, nobody's down there to get him. Layup is good. Strong move. Right in front of us, Josh, you saw he decided he was headed to the basket.
We had a great view of it. He saw an angle, he saw a crease, and he got by Alexander. Alexander tried to go up, and Aaron did a good job of getting his body into him. And a lot of kids don't like to do it. A lot of kids can't do it. He did a good job of finishing with his left hand, took the contact, and steps up and goes for the 3-point play, and Aaron hits the free throw.
Railers get 3. It's 20-15. Alexander picked up the foul. That's his second, and that's only the second foul that's been whistled on Glenwood all night.
Yeah, they've been pretty physical for only 1 foul, but the Railers not with a lot of fouls either. So it's been pretty well contested. Been a physical game, but a good basketball game.
Minute and a half to go by. Hanlon cuts through, gets the pass from Alexander, and it's good. 2017, that was a nice look to the weak side for Hanlon.
Yeah, great cut by Hanlon too, and nice look, as you said, by Chatham, just to getting a little more mix in their offense. Starting to do some cutting now. The Railers got to pay attention a little bit more.
We're approaching the minute mark in the third quarter, and the Railers have backed it out near the timeline with Hop and Isles.
Yeah, Hop could go right by Alexander, I think.
And do you force that a little bit to maybe get him his third foul?
Well, I don't know about now. Coach probably going to try and hold it for one. It's a possession game, obviously, 20-17. We'll see if the Railers can hold it for one here. A lot of time, though, 50-some, now 48, 47 seconds.
Hop holds in front of the Railer bench. Kirby now over to Garrett Isles.
Might look for some sort of a run and jump. Now here they come.
Double team comes. Isles gets it back to Hop. Hop down in the corner to Kirby. Swings it out now to Hop. 20 seconds to go. Railers still up 20-17 as we near the end of the third. 12. Garrett back to Hop. Down to 8. Hop looks like he wants to go. Hop takes it down the lane, and they're going to get a blocking foul, I think. Blocking foul on Alexander. That's going to be his third, as Hop looked to drive the lane with 4.6 to go.
That's 3 on Alexander, so big foul there. Nice job by the senior. Hop going to the basket, not settling for a 3. 4.6 seconds left. Let's see if the Railers can get a quick 3 or a tip in.
Kirby out to Garrett, back to Bryson, rises up, 3 on the way, is good! Bryson Kirby's 3 to end the third, extends the lead to 6. At the end of 3, it's Lincoln 23, Glenwood 17. Back to the fourth in a moment. You're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball. Josh Komnick and Lloyd Kirby, Jeff Benjamin with you, getting ready to start the final quarter of regular season basketball for the Railers. And the Railers, Josh, have a 23-17 lead. Glenwood will have the basketball as we start the fourth quarter. And it's interesting, Parker Allen came over to inbound right in front of us. I don't know if he's tired, I don't know if he feels well. He just doesn't look like he's into this.
No, not at all. Doesn't look like he's sweating at all.
Jumper from the corner for 3, rolls off no good. Rebound comes down to Hanlon for the Titans.
Man, big offensive rebound there for the Titans too. Any extra opportunity they get, they've got a chance. Oh, Isaiah almost get up and got that steal.
Ballman drives baseline. Slips it over on the side to Hanlon. Tipped out of bounds, and Aaron Hop's not too sure about that. But with 7:31 to go in the game, Railers up 23-17. Inbound to Allen, too easy, little floater, and it goes down. Down to a 4-point game. Lincoln's first possession of the quarter. Aaron Hop leads the way with the Railers. He has 8, Isaiah with 6. Bowers working against Ballman. Goes down the lane, picks up his dribble, needs some help, kicks back out and out to Kirby.
I think we could hold it for 7 minutes.
We could try. I remember one year down at Collinsville, we held it for 3.5 against, I think it was one of the East St. Louis games. Hop back on top to Isles. Well, we've had a lot of strange things already here tonight. Why not that?
Well, we've been in this situation several times before, Jeff, and the Railers unable to come out with a victory in games like this.
High post to Hop. Kirby comes around a screen. Left wing 3. Way short. Rebound to Alexander. 6:20 to go. 4-point lead for Lincoln. Alexander zips it over to Hanlon. Back on top to Hunt. A long 3, and he hit it. (23-22) down to 1.
That was a bomb.
Hop down the lane. Pull up little floater. Left it short. Rebound to Allen. Allen pushes it into the front court for Glenwood. The only lead they've had tonight was at 3-0 when Hunt hit the first shot of the game. And with 5:40 to go, they've got a chance to get that lead back. Railers up 23-22. Into Allen, back out to Hanlon. Hanlon on the outside to Hunt. Down low to Alexander. Alexander, ball tipped, but Hunt comes out with it. And I tell you, so far in the fourth, their offensive movement looks a lot better.
Yeah, they're starting to feel a little rhythm now. They got a little momentum now after that deep three from Hunt. The crowd started to get into it a little bit more. They're whipping the ball around a lot quicker.
Hunt three, back of the rim, no. High for the rebound is Isaiah Bowers. Ball loose, and Isaiah was trying to keep it away from Glenwood, and they're going to say that Isaiah hit the baseline, so it'll go back to the Titans with 5:11 to go. Ethan Hunt to inbound. Lobs it into Allen, had it tipped away from behind by Bowers. Same play they ran on this side, but this time Isaiah sniffed it out.
Yeah, good job by the Railers. They gave up that, Isaiah got the rebound but couldn't secure it.
Bowers in the lane, floater, turn, and it goes. I'm not sure how it went, but Isaiah got every bit of the rim and it fell, as did Isaiah at the free throw line. Count the basket. Isaiah goes to the line.
Takes some strength, Jeff, to do that. He had two guys draped on him. He gets it up on the rim, and most normal sophomores don't get that ball even close to the rim, and Isaiah's spent some time in the weight room. Of course, he's a good athlete, and that helps, but big play there by the sophomore.
So the Railers answer Hunt's three with a conventional three-point play. Isaiah on the free throw. 4:50 to go. Lincoln back up 26-22.
They really tried to get the ball to the high post to either Allen or Alexander, and they've done a little damage from there, either scoring from there or kicking it out. Got to get out on Hunt. Also on Hanlon.
And then a foul's going to be whistled on Isaiah as Ballman tried to kick it out to Hunt, and he went down. Bowers picks up his second.
It's all right, nothing hurt there. Just the second team foul on the Railers, just the second on Isaiah. So we got quite a few here with, we got a chance to give up some fouls.
4:25 to go in the game. Railers up 26-22. Allen high post, back to Hunt, top of the key, three on the way, back rim, no. Everybody fighting for the rebound, and it's tipped back out to Glenwood.
Boy, it's a war underneath on the boards. But Alexander went flying, Bowers went flying. They're two of the biggest guys on the court.
Hunt over to Ballman, halfway through, 4 minutes to go. Allen looks to go baseline. Grunder did a nice job of sealing there.
Get out on Hunt.
Right side to Hanlon. Hanlon goes to the baseline, kicks back out to Hunt. Now over to Ballman, back to Hunt. Dumps it to Alexander. Alexander, and Bryson Kirby reaches in and gets the foul. For Bryson, his second, third on the team. 3:42 to go. KJ Fry up off the bench, and he'll be checking back in. Garrett Isles out.
Watch the lob. Right over the top of Hop. They've been trying to get it to Allen. Just a little lob.
Back out to Allen. Allen goes down the lane. Floater won't go down. Shot it a little hard. Four Railers there around the basketball, and KJ Fry comes out with it as the Railers now into the front court. The ball, the lead by 4. 3.5 to go. Isaiah turns, left it short, gets his own rebound, throws it up wildly. Players going down all over the place, and it's Glenwood into the front court. Allen lost it as he went crossover. Hop quickly down court. Hop dumps it over to Bowers. Out to KJ. KJ dumps it down to Bowers. Off the glass. Oh, and it rattled off. Gets his own rebound, and he threw it off the top of the backboard. Wow. 3:06 to go. I tell you, if you didn't look at the scoreboard with all the actions we've had lately, you'd think this game was in the 70s.
Yeah, there was a lot of action there, and Bowers was right in the middle of most of it, but again, couldn't get anything to fall, and a perfect opportunity. Hop gave him a nice pass. Bowers just missed an easy layup and then tried to go get it again. He shot it up over the backboard. Looked like he had gotten contact. Both coaches, even Coach Ewald, he never complains about anything, and he even got up off the bench on that one. So good activity by, or is another
steal into the backcourt. Railers tipped it. 3 minutes to go. Still at 26-22, and a timeout taken by Glenwood. They're taking time. We'll take it with them. 26-22, Railers the lead. 2:56 to go here from Chatham. Back with more Lincoln Railer basketball. Railer basketball this year brought to you by Lincoln Printers, Community Action Partnership of Central Illinois, Bright Idea Screen Printing, Town and Country Bank, Jim Examus Ford Lincoln, and Timbercrest Vet Services. 2:56 to go in the contest. Railers up 26-22. Even the cheerleaders are getting into it.
Feisty.
What?
On the last night in Central State A play.
Well, be nice. One of them that's getting feisty, her dad's a cop, so the Glenwood kids might want to be careful. 2:45 to go. Underneath, Hanlon. Gets contact from Hop, and he missed it. Hoppy picks up his second, and Hanlon will go to the line, and he'll be shooting two. Nice play there by Glenwood. They got wide open.
Yeah, they've done that a couple times, and it's been Hanlon on that receiving end of a nice back cut.
2:43 to go. First free throw goes good for Hanlon. Hanlon, the 6'3" sophomore. Lead is 3. Free throw, in and out. Grunder the rebound, so the Railers lead hangs at 26-23.
Yeah, huge possession here, Jeff. 3-point game. The Railers got the basketball. Up 3. We've got to get a good shot and get a big score. So get somebody going to the hoop or a wide open 3.
2:20 left in the game. Lincoln up 26-23. If you're thinking about the foul count, Glenwood's been whistled for 3, Lincoln for 4. So if your ball stripped away,
Timeout. Jesus, man.
Alternating possession. It stays with the Railers. Coach Alexander was wanting a timeout, but the officials must have been ruling that Garrett didn't have possession.
Yeah, even though Garrett was on the floor and a dive for it, they had guys coming in after like a football. You can't just tackle a guy and grab him.
2:09 to go. 26-23. So the alternating possession keeps it with the Railers, but it's important now because the next one, Glenwood takes it. 2 minutes. 2 minutes to go. Well, Josh, earlier you asked if the Railers could hold it for 7. Could they hold it for 2?
I don't know. We didn't do a very good job of it just a minute ago.
Garrett now to Bowers. Bowers on the right side.
You got to be patient, but yet strong with the basketball.
And
don't try to play too fast.
And meet your passes.
Right.
Isles spins, watched by Hunt. Now to Hop. 26-23. Railers still up by 3. Bryson's picked up his dribble. The Railers have run off 30. We're down to a minute and a half.
Guys, I was going to say, man, right in front of you.
Foul on Hanlon as he grabs Bryson Kirby. 4th team foul. .125 to go. Just saw Coach Alexander note to the team, we have timeout. Hop at the top of the key. Back to Bryson. Now they play catch on the right sideline. And a foul is going to be whistled on Parker Allen. That'll be his first. 5th team foul. I'm talking about timeouts, Josh. Glenwood's down to 2.
Yeah. Minute 12 left, 26-23.
Checking in for the first time.
Kind of a bad time. I mean, a different time to be putting the guy in that's not been on the floor the whole game. He must be a defensive specialist.
Or he doesn't have any fouls and he's in the foul.
Or he's a senior and wants to get in the game or something. I don't know what. But.
Here we go. Grunder gets it from Bryson. Bryson near side to Garrett. Garrett's going to be whistled for a double dribble. 1:07 to go. Railers turn it over. Fry in. Isles out. (26-23). We tick down to a minute. Alexander in the lane goes up. Little finger roll. No. Ball tipped out to the Railers.
Yeah.
Kirby with the rebound.
Be careful with the basketball. Be strong with the basketball. Know who your free throw shooters are. Don't get in a bad spot.
And a foul's whistled down low. And that will be the 16th foul on Glenwood.
You don't want to get in the corners, Jeff. You don't want to get by the timeline. We're a place where you can trap. Coach has got plenty of timeouts left. But don't get an area where you've got trouble.
48.3 to go. Bryson to inbound on the sideline. 26-23. We've been stuck there for quite a while.
See, and this is where I have a problem with this, where you can foul while the play is getting inbounded and there's no time runoff. I think it should be a 5-second runoff or an intentional foul like it used to be, because right there the Railers benefit with nothing, and they should have gotten a couple seconds at least, ran off the clock. But in order that Chatham gets to foul while the ball is being inbounded and hasn't been inbounded yet, no time's ran off the clock yet.
Hop at the line, shooting one in bonus. Free throw on the way is good. But of course, the perfect cure of that, hit free throws.
Right. But yet we should have gotten free throws plus a few seconds off the clock. And every second of this time matters.
Hop second, and it rolls good. Timeout taken. Just a 30-second timeout. We will keep it here. Lincoln up 28-23. Railer basketball brought to you by AAA Windows, Siding and Doors, Shelter Insurance Agent Corey Leonard, and Grimaldi Law Office. Railers are up by 5.
Southeast 33, Lanphier 24 at halftime.
We were joking at the beginning of the game. First one to 30s had a good chance to win. 40's a definite. Will anybody get to 30?
Yeah, well, let's hope not, because we should win unless they get 29. So let's hope the Railers stat out on defense. You got to get rebounds here. You know Chatham Glenwood is going to be crashing the boards like crazy. You got to be box out. You got to go strong to the ball.
Railers only have 14 fouls with 48.3 to go. Here we go. Railers up by 5. Fourth quarter. Alexander into the front court, and a foul is going to be whistled on Isaiah. For Isaiah, that's his third, 5th on the team.
Yeah, it's nothing hurt. We got just 3 team fouls, now the 4th. Nothing hurt there.
.45 seconds to go. Allen back to Hunt.
Watch Hunt. He's going to shoot it from anywhere.
Out to Ballman. Hunt fires it. It's on the way. Left it short. Ball's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to hit the Chatham student section. And so now 34.2 to go.
And a bad spot to take it out too, Jeff. You're right against the sideline, up against the baseline. You don't have anywhere. You can't move. You got the student section right behind on you on your neck. And Grunder, the sophomore, has got to take it out and find somebody to get it into.
Welcome to Chatham Lincoln basketball.
Yeah, they're probably spitting on the back of his neck right now.
Grunder looking to inbound, looking, gets it into Hop, and Hop is grabbed, and it'll be Hoppy going to the line. Before he's shooting free throws, he's going to get a quick message from Coach Alexander. 33.1 to go. A Herons first.
Still just 1-1. 18 fouls now on Chatham. Hoppy's got to make sure he hits this first one.
Hop with 10. Free throw up. Left it short, but it rolled good.
Not a lot of arch right now for Hoppy, but he's hitting the front of that rim. A wise man once told me, as long as you get it over the front of the rim, you've always got a chance to make it. So he got it over the front barely, and it rolled in.
29-23, 30-23 as he makes them both.
Yeah, get out on Hunt and get out on Parker. Those are the two guys that are going to shoot it from deep.
30 seconds to go. Allen goes in, and it rolls off, and Isaiah the rebound. Taken away by Alexander off the glass. It won't go down, but Alexander will go to the line, shooting 2 with 24.5 to go. Foul on Bryson Kirby. That'll be his third, 6th team foul. Alexander, he's made his only other attempt from the line tonight. He has 5. Alexander, the 6'3" senior. First free throw up is good. 30-24, 24 and a half seconds. Ryan Hembrough, a 6'4 junior, checks in. Railers up 6 with 24.5 to go in the game. Alexander free throw, good again. 30-25. Ball inbounded by Grunder, still looking. Gets it out to Hop. Hop out to Grunder. Grunder's going to be fouled, and it'll be the sophomore going to the line shooting free throws.
Yep, big time for him. Step up and hit a few. Come on, Ben, step to the line with some confidence here.
Foul on Heron, his second, 9th foul. 1 in bonus.
Yep, he's not a sophomore anymore, Jeff. He's been starting for several games now, so he's got to step up and knock down a few here as it's 30-25 with 20.8 seconds left. Chatham with still a 1-on-1 bonus. Now, this is my problem here. Now you're given an extra time to stall. Ben's got to think about it a little more. What could have been the issue there?
I was reading the lips of the baseline official, and I think he was asking, did you have the shooter? I think they weren't sure if it was Grunder or not, as Ben misses the free throw. 30-25, firing away for 3 is good. Ballman's 3 with 13.9 to go. Makes it a 2-point game, 30-28. Timeout taken on the floor.
Wouldn't you just know he's going to hit that 3? The kid hasn't come close to a 3 all game long, and he steps up with how many seconds left and drills it right in the corner. So it's just one of those games where it's, you know, they're going to hit a big shot. You see it all the time where guys hit big shots, and they did it.
We've got a cheerleader battle going on, and I'm waiting for one of them to run into the other one. 13.9 to go. 30-28. Now, Railers got to get it in, but if there is a foul, it'll be the 10th foul, so whoever goes to the line is guaranteed 2.
Yeah, and we got to make them. We got to make them. You're going to look for the home run play, but you got to watch Hunt. He's been out here. I watched it the last time, and we weren't able to get it to him.
Grunder looking to inbound, gets to KJ Fry. KJ is grabbed, and he will go to the line with 13.1. Wow. Only 0.8 goes on the clock.
Well, you got the senior there.
KJ has got 3 points. No bigger free throws in the season than these.
77.4% on the year.
KJ up. KJ good.
Nice. KJ just attempted 31 free throws on the season, has hit 24 of them, so he hits that big. That one was a big one. Obviously, you want to keep that 3-point lead.
31-28. The Railer lead is 3. Second one on the way. Lead is 4 as KJ hits them both. 32-28. Allen over to Hunt. Hunt fires a long 3. Back to the rim, no. Allen the rebound. He goes up off the glass. That's no good. Alexander's fouled from behind, and I think they got Isaiah. Alexander will be at the line, and he'll be shooting free throws. Now, was it on the shot? It was. He'll be shooting 2. Alexander just made a pair of free throws, but now there's just 3.3 to go. 32-28. First one on the way is good. 32-29. Timeout taken by Glenwood. Just a 30-second timeout. We will keep it here.
Yeah, you got to watch the free throw shooter too, Jeff. He has been going over the line a little too quick before he, after he shoots it.
And again, I know the rule changes back and forth and everything, but it's the players on the lane can go on the release, shooter has to wait till it hits the rim.
Yes, it has to hit.
So 3.3 to go. Alexander's made the first. He'll be at the line shooting 2. And if he misses and a Railer grabs the rebound, you know that somebody's going to grab a Railer.
Yeah, you got to rebound. You got to be strong with it. You almost got to think he's probably going to try and miss this. I mean, you only got 3.3 seconds left. They may try and miss this thing.
Railers take a timeout to talk everything over. It's a full timeout, so we'll take it with them. 3.3 to go. Railers up 3. Back in a moment with Lincoln Railer basketball. Here we go. 3.3 to go. Along with Josh Komnick and Lloyd Kirby, Jeff Benjamin with you here at Glenwood. Alexander with the basketball, and he crossed the line.
We told you, he did it earlier.
And he didn't hit the rim.
Yeah.
He tried to miss it, but he didn't hit the backboard, so it's a violation.
I thought he went in early on the previous free throw that he had the last time he was at the line.
There's 2.6 left on the clock. So what I'm wondering is, do they reset the clock to 3.3? Because once it didn't hit anything,
I think it's a dead ball.
It can't start.
Yeah.
So they're still trying to check it out. Ben's got to keep the spot on the violation. 3.3 to go. Railers are inbounding as Joel Alexander from Glenwood is whistled for the... And now Lincoln's going to take a timeout. So after everything gets settled down, Alexander tried to miss it, but he did a horrible job of missing it because he threw the ball almost the top corner of the square on the backboard.
Well, and now you can't run the baseline either.
Right.
So the Railers have to know that. Don't try and run the baseline and move, because that travel gives Glenwood the ball back. So if the Railers get it in, I don't know that you try and throw it long. They've done a lot of having a guy back. Ethan Hunt has been back, so let's hope that we can get the ball in, move our feet, secure the ball, meet your pass, and then hit a couple free throws, and it's over.
So Hanlon, Hunt, Alexander, Heron, and Allen on the floor for Chatham.
Remember, we got one timeout left, Jeff.
And Chatham is down to none.
Yeah, they don't have any. So they're going to crawl, hang, and grab. The Railers got to be strong through their cuts and try and get open.
Here we go. Grunder to inbound. 3.3 to go. Railers up 3. Looking.
He's open.
There it is. Throw
Wide
it down
open.
court
Run
to
it out.
Hop. We'll roll it down in the corner. And a foul's whistled. Are they going to give the foul?
Nope, it's over.
Game over. And the Railers have pulled it out and got the win. Railers hang on 32-29 to improve to 16-14 on the season. 9-9 in conference play. Glenwood falls to 18-10, 14-4, and for the moment, their hopes for an outright championship in the conference are over.
Yeah, what a play, what a game by the Railers. Hung tight, hung strong. It was a well-played battle there by the Railers, and hit some big free throws down the stretch. Not a lot of scoring, but man, were we tough and strong on the defensive end.
Railers win 32-29. We'll be back with a post-game show in a moment. You're listening to Lincoln Railer basketball. Back at Chatham, Illinois, Glenwood High School. The Railers pick up the victory here tonight. Final score of 32-29. We're joined now by Coach Neil Alexander, and Coach Josh and I were talking about it in the pregame, and it always seems when Lincoln and Chatham, Lincoln and Morton, teams like that get together, we talked first one to 30 probably had a better chance of winning. First one to 40 would definitely win. And boy, some big free throws down the end for the Railers. They pull out the victory of 32-29. And this may not have been the best 32 minutes that the Railers have played all year, but I think this may have been the toughest and the most physical 32 minutes the Railers have put on the court this year.
Well, I'm really, really pleased with our defense. We've tried to get our kids to be a lot more aggressive, and I think, you know, the reason that we lost eight games by 20 points, a total of 20 points, is simply because we're not aggressive. And that was our goal. We've tried to figure out, you know, in our conference, it's kind of a chess game. You know, teams kind of figure out what you're doing to beat them, and then we try to figure out what we got to do. And we changed our defense a little bit where we're more aggressive in the traps and things, and our kids moved, and they done a great job out of it. I'm really happy with our defensive effort.
Yeah, Coach, we were as engaged and as, like Jeff said, aggressive guys. We may not have got every rebound, but we were fighting. You saw bodies flying, Railer bodies. You saw Titan bodies flying. When these two teams get together, it's a clash of not only defense, just overall strength, and it's a man's game under there when these two guys get together.
Oh yeah, you know, and you know, I'm prejudiced for our kids. I think we don't get many calls because we're small, and I think we get clobbered going to the basket about every time we go, but we never get a call or anything. So it's something that you know, it just by size, and you know, you got to play, and our kids played tonight. I thought we done some silly things at the end that we tried to give it away. You know, Aaron Hopp's got to hang on to that ball. Yeah. He's got to take the foul. And, you know, he passes it back to a sophomore. And Ben, I thought, played great. I thought he'd done a nice job in our traps. He was aggressive and strong, and that's what we needed out of him. And I thought he'd done a good job there. We've played around a little bit. We've played Isaiah on the point. We've moved him to a wing to where he can trap hard, and they were hard traps in the corner.
He ripped the ball away a couple times from guys, yeah.
Yeah, and you know, if I can get him to get a rebound and chin it underneath and be as strong with it, we'll be in great shape.
Yeah, and what a great span he had there. Really, in the fourth quarter, I think he got a layup. He got fouled, I think, went to the line. He had a nice about a 4 or 5 point spurt for himself. I think he got caught on a somebody found him on a streaking layup there in the second half, and I think he put about 4 or 5 points together in a hurry, and that's a lot in a game like this.
Yeah, you know, he made it. I thought he should have had another one down there. He missed a wide open layup, and you know, but hey, they're aggressive, and you know, that's what makes us be the state team once the playoffs come. That's what makes us effective. You know. Unfortunately, we got to play our conference teams again.
Yeah.
But you know, we'll start Monday night, and you know, we know that we're probably going to play, and we want to play in front of an empty gym. We want all our people to be in Springfield supporting our girls, and our guys know that. We talked about it, and what we want is our community, the Railer Nation, to go to Springfield on Monday, support the girls, get them a win down there, and come back and help us on Wednesday. So. We're going to be tough, and you know, it's easy. I mean, you know, it's easy, you know, when you got a crowd, the support behind you. It gets things going to where the adrenaline's going, and you just play so much harder and for longer periods of time, and that's what the girls need. They need our help, and I only wish I could go, but because of our state tournament and things, you know, I can't be there. We may have a radio on the side. I don't know if you're covering that. I don't.
Yeah, we'll have it covered.
You know, or we'll have a phone on figuring out what the score is, and we got to remember we got to coach our kids though. So, but you know, if anybody's in doubt, there's no question about it. Go to Springfield and help our girls. You know, we want to get them to the state tournament and on Friday, and hopefully we can be playing in a regional championship Friday night.
And Coach, you know, we talk about how much demands are placed on the players and the work they put in the summer and the early mornings. But I think most of the players were at the game last night for the girls. And I think people forget sometimes that sometimes it's okay to just let them be high school kids and have a good time.
Yeah, and they were pumped up. And, you know, we're using the girls right now because, boy, they play hard. And they are, you know, there's a lot of girls teams that are slow, sluggish, and they get after it, and they guard you, and they play, and that's the reason they're where they're at. And you have to play hard, and, that's what we try to teach our kids to do, is play hard in practice. Playing hard in the game's just an afterthought. So, you don't really have to think about it. And I think our girls are on the right path, and, well, I know they are. Hopefully one more win will get them there, and hopefully they can basically they're playing for hardwood Monday night.
Yeah, Coach, talk about the difference here, though. You come into Chatham, they've got a lot on their plate tonight, senior night. They've got a chance to vie for the outright if they win and Lanphier loses, or they're at least going to share. But talk about what a win this does for your guys going into the regional. You win on the road in this kind of environment, which is usually this environment that we see at Chatham is when we're on the Saturday night of the Meyer Classic, when this place is packed and it's ramming. It was nice, a very good crowd tonight. It's a lot different than going into Monday night with a loss.
No doubt, and hopefully it'll take us and help jump us right to Wednesday. But we have to play Monday night. Clinton's got a basketball team that can shoot the three, and the game that I saw them play, they made 8 or 9, 10 threes, and if we're not willing to get out and cover, we'll have a hard time. So the good thing is it's a team that hasn't played us. They haven't probably scouted us a whole lot, and we can do our things, and regardless of what they're playing, zone, man, they haven't seen our offense and so forth, so that's very beneficial to our kids.
And Coach, another important thing for tonight, with the win, the Railers finish at 500 in the conference, do not fall below that 500 in Central State 8 play.
Well, you take a look at the losses that we had. We could have very easily been at the top, and but you got to play consistent basketball, and you got to be mean and hungry every night in this league. You've got Decatur Eisenhower sitting down there at the bottom, and I'm telling you what, they are a good basketball team. They're very talented, and you have to be prepared to play every night, and if you do that, that keeps you going and makes things that just consistent basketball, and that's what we're looking for.
All right, Coach, well, congratulations on the win here tonight. Finished the regular season at 16-14, 9-9 in conference play, and now all of a sudden everybody's even again at 0-0.
Well, hopefully those 2- and 3-point losses can go to the other side, and if our kids play with a chip like they did tonight, I feel good about our team right now.
All right, Coach, congratulations, and we'll see you Monday night. Roy S. Anderson Regional start against Clinton.
Okay, and support our girls, please, Railer Nation. Get there and help them and make it a great week next week.
All right. Coach Alexander, after the Railers get the victory here, 32-29. We'll wrap things up here in a moment. You're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball.
Lincoln Railer Basketball on WLCN 96.3 FM and streaming live on WLCNonline.com is brought to you by Shelter Insurance Agent Corey Leonard, AAA Windows, Siding and Doors, The Carpet House, Town and Country Bank, Lincoln IGA, Fifth Street Food Mart, Jason Schmidt at Channel Seeds, Friendship Manor, Rick Ham State Farm Insurance, Lincoln Heating and Cooling, Lincoln Printers, Memorial Sports Care at Abraham Lincoln Memorial Hospital, Lincoln College, Realtor Nancy Cunningham at Brady Realtors, Stacy Family Pharmacy, Community Action Partnership of Central Illinois, Drow Incorporated, Schneider Chiropractic, Lincoln Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Edward Jones Financial Advisor Christine Short, St. Clara's Manor, Eaton Corporation, Jim Examus Ford Lincoln, Bright Ideas Screen Printing and Embroidery, Headline Salon LLC, and by Family Custom Cleaners Laundry, Tanning and U-Haul.